In this tutorial, we're going to cover sending and receiving funds from the Coinbase exchange into our Solana wallet. We're going to start here at jupe.ag, come up into the middle where this icon is, and then click on Welcome to Solana. From this page, just click Get Started. You've already got a Solana wallet. Great. Keep on scrolling down to where it says Get Sol. Then click on Centralized Exchanges. There are many centralized exchanges, but here are 4 of them with their guides. Click on this for Read Guide, and this is a written guide from Coinbase. So I've logged into my Coinbase account. Setting one up, it doesn't take very long. You do need to do KYC, so you know your customer. And then of course, you can buy the assets you're after. In order to actually buy Solana, you need to start off with fiat currency. As an example, US dollars, Australian dollars, yen, pounds, euros, etc. So in the top right here, buy and sell. If we went and funded with fiat dollars, we could go and buy Bitcoin, or we could go and buy Solana as an example. And then we own those tokens, but Coinbase is holding them for us. Now, once you actually have some Solana, we can go and withdraw it. Here I have 1.48 Solana coins. So let's go up to send and receive, and we can either decide in US dollars how much we want to send. As an example, maybe 50 US dollars worth, or we can click on this button here and we can change the amount. So as an example, we could do 1 SOL if we wanted to. I'm going to do 0.5 SOL. And then for recipient, I'll click on this. Then I'm going to go up to my wallet, click on my Solflare wallet, click receive, and this is my address here. So I'm going to copy the address, paste in the address like that, then click on this, and we can see down here the address. So go back to my Solflare, receive, and I want to verify that the first 5 and the last 5 characters are exactly the same. It's proving to be a little bit difficult. So let's click on this button to make this full screen. Here we can see the wallet. And if we just toggle between the tabs, we can work it out very, very quickly. GTDX, GTDX, XPCB, XPCB. Now that's how you do it for Solflare, but it's the same for all the other wallets as well. Let me quickly show you. With Phantom, go to receive, Solana, here's our address, copy this, or of course we can scan the QR code. With Trust Wallet, we need to make sure that we can actually see Solana here. If we can't, click on Manage Crypto, then type in Sol, toggle it on, then go back, then receive, then Solana. Now Trust Wallet uses a different system. So even though this has the same secret recovery phrase, this is actually a different address. That's probably a little bit complicated for today's tutorial, but essentially we can just copy this, paste it in here, and just verify that it's the same. With Coinbase Wallet, just click on receive and then copy the address like that. And with Backpack Wallet, just click receive, and this is our address here. Just copy it like this. Then when we're ready, click preview send. There may be a network fee. It's very, very minimal on the Solana blockchain. And then we click send now. Now using a different wallet, I've gone and sent 0.5 SOL to show you how it looks. Here it is here. Also in here, I didn't send it to this Trust Wallet, but it works the same. We can see it in Coinbase Wallet and we can see it in Backpack. Now, what if we want to send a different token? As an example, USDC. So here I have some USDC. Maybe I wanted to send 1,000 USDC as an example. It's exactly the same. We go into our wallet, we go and copy the same address. So we copy that address, we come back, we select the network because there's different networks or blockchains that we can use. We're going to go with Solana and always Solana. And then we see this message. Now, all of these wallets here, they all support USDC on Solana. These wallets are called non-custodial wallets, and they actually support all the tokens. Yes, it's supported. We paste in the address, select it, and then we'd go ahead and send. Now I'm going to send 50 USDC from another wallet into this new wallet so we can all see it appear. I've sent the USDC. Maybe if I just give it a little bit of a refresh, there it is. 50 USDC. It's also in this Phantom. It's just appeared in Coinbase and it's just appeared in Backpack. Once again, I can also send USDC to this wallet address. It's just a different address. I would still select receive, copy this address, and I'm just going to send $1 just so you can see it appear. Now, as I mentioned in the tutorial for Trust Wallet, this is not a wallet I suggest you use for Solana unless you're already playing on multiple other blockchains. So we'll go back here. We cannot see our USDC, but if we click on Manage Crypto, type in USDC, then all we have to do is scroll on down until we can see USDC Solana, toggle that on, then go back, refresh, and here we can see 1 USDC. Now in another tutorial, we'll cover swapping on Jupe. But you may have already noticed that you can buy things such as BTC as wrapped BTC, and you can also buy Ethereum as ETH. However, it's very important to note that centralized exchanges don't necessarily support these types of BTC or ETH. So as an example, I've got a little bit of Bitcoin here. If I wanted to send all of this Bitcoin and then click on to, then paste in the address, it says invalid email or phone. As another example, I have some Ethereum here. If I go to 2, you can see I can select multiple blockchains, but Solana is not on the list. So you cannot send and receive Ethereum or Bitcoin or many other tokens from Coinbase. Now, in the future, you may want to send your crypto from your Solflare or Phantom wallet or whatever wallet you're using and send it back to Coinbase so that you can cash it out for your government fiat currency, such as pounds or euros, etc. So in order to do that, just click Send and Receive, and now click on Receive, and then we need to change the network. For USDC, go to Network where it says Ethereum, then click on Solana, then click I understand. Now here you can see a QR code, and down here you can also see an address that you can copy. I've changed these addresses, but you would have your own address. It would be unique for you. So as an example, we'd click on this copy button, then we'll go back to our Solana wallet. I'm using Solflare, click on USDC, click send, paste in the address where we want to send it. We would check the first and the last characters and would only ever copy and paste. And then we can go ahead and we can send the amount we want to. Send and confirm. The crypto tokens would then leave our wallet, and normally within a few minutes, they would show on the centralized exchange. The Solana blockchain is very fast, but a centralized system means that even though they receive the crypto, it could take a few minutes or sometimes a little bit longer to actually credit it to your account. Now, final tip, as you're getting used to sending and receiving tokens, a good idea is to send a very small amount. So as an example, with some Sol, we could go and send maybe something really small, like 0.01. That is $1.40. We can paste in our address, double checking the first 4 and last 4 characters, then click send, confirm it. We would make sure the Solana arrived in our wallet in Coinbase before we'd send the remaining amount. So that's how you send and receive crypto using Coinbase. Catch you in the next tutorial.